So as humans evolved and developed, we developed this different kind of brain and thinking, probably about 100,000 years ago, where we started to become creative, and that's led us to even looking at space exploration. So that's how our brain works. But our brain works hemispherically. That means there's two halves that have to integrate as one, and it integrates across this section here called the corpus callosum. And the right brain classically is our imaginative, curious type of brain. It's like full of ideas and pictures and scenarios, whereas the left brain is like a filing cabinet. It's very logical and linear and sequential. So even to write a letter, we have the creative part of what we want to say and the sequential part of how we write it down. And people are dominated by using the left brain on computers, the way we're taught to not use our right brain, whereas an artist would use his right brain much more, but maybe not have the integration of the scholar using the left brain. And all exercise actually needs both sides of the brain to work together, to be what we call paralateral and omnidirectional in all of our movements and actions. And the exercises or the movements inside of OrthoBalance actually develop these skills and replicate them as ancient man would have to develop hemispherical balance. This can help dyslexia, it can lead to better sports performance, better golf. It's that sort of unique essence that makes an athlete better. And so that's one of the things that everybody can improve from this kind of integration. So at age 29, when I went to America for the first time to learn kinesiological principles of Dr. George Goodhart and John Thie, I was introduced to an exercise called cross crawl, which was developed by Norman Delicato, and this helped to stabilise my dyslexia, made my movement patterns more able to learn. So I incorporate these kind of movements of crossing the body and crossing the midline of the eyes, which helps to integrate both brain patterns. So again, these kind of simple movements can help to build better proprioception as we get older and better coordination in our bodies. What's important again is these lemniscate movements. So here I'm demonstrating to Charlotte to show size and age aren't a barrier to do these exercises. They are simple, they're minimalistic. We're not using muscles, we're using our spine, we're using our body. So to get a figure of eight going, we've got two hands on the stick. We're going to do this half of the figure of eight and then this half, and you can see the movement of the pelvis and the hips is relevant to it. It's not just an arm exercise, it's a body exercise, one of swinging and rotation simultaneously. You can see again the weight ratio changing between the knees and the feet and the spine dynamics coming into this. This makes it an exercise that difficult to say it strengthens the inner core, because it's the integration of the spine that's its power. So in this scenario we're doing again an integrated exercise of movement. So we've got some coordination, the sticks meet and the sticks meet here, and we're swapping hands, which again makes you very ambidextrous, because you've got to swap the hands totally and move the stick, and the spinal dynamics come into it. There you go.